Okay. Yeah, that's bad.
My streak of losing on camera continues.
Oh no, I've got Wampa.
Okay, so we're back on for Twitch Tuesdays, episode 2, part 2.
Do I have to hit something here to...
What's that?
Do I have to hit something here to see the chat and stuff?
No, the chat will stay.
Okay.
You just, the feed will be out of whack, but no, the chat should stay.
Okay.
So why don't you guys explain what we're watching here?
So we're playing Nova Squadron League game, and at the beginning of the season, there was a draft, and everyone got to pick one unique pilot. You have to use that unique pilot in every single game. You may not use any other unique pilots other than the one that you drafted. So, for better or worse, you're stuck until the end of the season. There are 4 different scenarios. The games are 60 minutes, so even though we're both flying sworn-ish lists, we'll probably get in 3 rounds and then the game will be over. So, there's different deployments, which we will roll here for in a minute, and different scenarios that can get you some bonus points.
Okay.
So Rich has initiative, so he'll roll a dice.
Alright. So it's is it one?
So it's a
Blank.
blank. A blank is a recon mission and a deployment 2. Recon is standard victory points for destroying enemy ships. Game ends after 60 minutes or once all enemy ships are destroyed. Plus 10 points for the player who gets their named pilot into their enemy's deployment zone at any point during the game.
Well, that we might get done.
I see 7 TIE fighters. 5-4.
And the
5-4.
2 deployment is basically a range 2 box that comes range 2 out and range 2 in on both sides.
Okay.
And then obstacles are placed anywhere outside of the player's deployment zone and at least range 1 from each other.
Okay.
So the obstacles can be all the way to next to the edge if you want.
Who are your named pilots?
I am flying, my list. I'm flying Darth Vader. Darth Vader has engine upgrade, Predator, TIE advanced title, advanced targeting computer, and rockets. And then I'm
nice
flying.
red paint job.
Yep, he's Royal Guard today. And then 4 Black Squadron ties. All of them have crack shot.
Okay.
Alright, so I've got Wampa. He gets.
Yeah, I'm sorry, who?
Wampa!
Wampa!
He gets nothing because he's a PS4 nobody. My thinking with Wampa was because you have to take the named pilots and everybody else is, so the named pilots are usually going to be a higher PS,
Right.
and then you're going to get stuck with a lot of PS4 and below filler, unless you took, I guess you could do some interceptors and things like that, but if you pick a low pilot skill named pilot, you can build a list with more matching pilot skills, and you can get your focus fire going a little better. Then anyway, so I've got 3 Obsidian Squadrons, which is a PS3 classic tie, and I've got 3 Epsilon Squadrons, which is the PS1 TIE FO. Mostly because I haven't flown the TIE FO yet. Gotta try it sometime.
They're sloopy.
Yes. Although it's already a learning experience because I forgot that they have target locks, so I actually have to get out my target locks with TIE fighters. It just seems wrong somehow.
It is
No one's talking on the screen.
If you just tap it, you can see how many people are.
9.
Yeah.
Just
Most people will
9
roll out.
people.
Well, what will happen now is there's about 100 or so subscribers, so they'll all get a email now that we're back on.
Ah.
Or the phone will buzz like my pocket just did.
I'm bringing 3 of the biggest rocks I can find, but it doesn't really matter because you're small.
Yep. Oh yeah, rocks.
I didn't bring any rocks.
It's like amateur night.
Can I use bombs?
Bombs.
Sure. Use whatever you want. I'm also flying the official Black Squadron pilot. There's leader.
Oh, we didn't
Black
didn't get the rest of
3.
your squad. We talked about Vader and then
Yeah.
forgot about
Black
you.
Squadron 1, 2, and 3.
No, he did.
And then
Oh,
Yeah.
he's
Oh, paint jobs.
mercenary tie.
7.
Credit.
Was that
Credits.
money? It's
Money, money, money.
2
I cannot find my rocks, which is most disturbing. I took them
New Jack City references in one night. You want to borrow
You know that,
out. Yeah,
you know that
grab
was
any
a,
3 rocks.
3
no.
pieces of debris?
you know that was a
there we
thing
go.
before New Jack City.
No, it wasn't. Here's 3 pieces of debris.
Alright.
Anywhere on the fields outside of deployment zones.
I have all my other rocks here too, if you'd rather.
No, this is just gonna bug me now. I took them out. And there should be a little baggie of them around here somewhere.
Come on. People show up.
Come on, this is important league game right
It's an
here.
important league game.
I'm 2 and 1.
Here, Rich, here's all my rocks.
I was
He's just trying to find what
I was,
happened.
I
next. He
just
didn't
want
pull
to make
them
sure I
out.
didn't lose them. That's
Okay.
The Congo 2 cookie crumb target locks. They're so fiddly and tiny that you just can't. They make me crazy. They're too little.
Oh yeah, those are tiny.
I know, so I ended up not. I just used the old FFG one. Yeah, these are
This is gonna be like
so
Where's
teeny.
that target lock?
Yeah, I mean, look at that crazy thing.
Yeah, that's a little too small.
Teeny.
all right.
Alright.
My lowest is 4.
my highest is 4. So and I have initiative. So
Everybody.
everybody.
Everybody get down.
So, what do you guys think? Since, especially since you're still here, Paul, what do you think of intentional draw?
Oh, yeah, we never did
No,
touch up on that.
Didn't get into that.
I should have offered Mike an intentional draw before we had our game.
Oh, wowzers!
We could have ID'd into the finals.
Brutal.
You know, if I had dodged that shot,
5 green.
But you didn't. You rolled 5 blanks. Get out of here, you. Go on. Get out of there. Anyway, so my understanding of intentional draw, everybody's wringing hands and all bent out of shape about intentional draw. The way it was explained to me is it's a way, it was sort of come up with to give people an opportunity at a bigger event where they know they're not going to
Good.
cut, to take a break and essentially take a round off. But obviously,
Basically.
the way it's being looked at is an opportunity for 2 players who will make the cut if they
If.
both draw, where one would not make the cut if he lost,
Possibly
or
not.
potentially.
Yes.
Now, the way I understand the rules is written currently, they would preclude that, because that would be considered collusion to affect the scoring and seeding. So I'm not sure what the upset is, because the way it was explained to me, it's TO's discretion. TO can just say no.
Yeah, it's all on your TO. It goes back to your TO discussion earlier of the TO needing to have some confidence in themselves and their abilities to come up with like rulings and
Right.
stuff. If the TO goes, well, I don't know if this is collusion or not, then that's a useless TO.
Right. Because he's going to get browbeat.
Well, the deal is, Fantasy Flight came out, added this to the tournament regulations now, for a reason. And if Aaron's reasoning is correct, then they should really spell it out, because there are a lot of other games out there, and that's what happens when you've got a game like X-Wing. You've got people who come from all kinds of different game systems, from 40K, to even Pokemon, who all have, maybe not all, but a lot of them have intentional draw rules, and there
Right.
are some game systems that will allow you to take an intentional draw if you're at the top of the tournament, so that the 2 of you can both make it in.
Yeah, see, that
Now-
makes me crazy.
It bugs me because that means that you don't have to play well throughout the whole tournament. You only have
Right.
to play well enough to get to the top at the very end, and then you take your intentional draw, and you've made it into the finals. So, yeah, it kind of bugs me, but the people who are thinking that way are right that Fantasy Flight needs to make they need to clarify the reasoning for.
So the thing that I'm wondering, what happens when you go, hey, we're all gonna make the cut if we draw, like the two of us are gonna make the cut if we draw, and then everyone else who's also that goes, hey, we're gonna make the cut if we draw, so all of them draw and some of them don't make the cut.
Right. Well, I was discussing it a little bit with Chris Brown, and he sees it similar to me. Like, look, you play the game you have. You know, this job in the math to, because somebody then gets hosed who would have an opportunity to play in and can't now. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. 60 minutes. So, one sort of workaround I thought of, and it'd be a nice option to add to Cryodex. A lot of TOs and stores that are running these events, when they post the pairings, they post the full screen with the full breakdown that has your
How many
scoring,
points
your
you
MOV,
have.
everything. Don't do that. Just post the pairings. Post pairings and standings, sure. Who's where. But if you leave off all that scoring detail, that's a trickier proposition.
I mean, the player has a right to know their own
They're all
MOV,
fives.
but I don't think
I think
that
I
a
did them all over
player
there.
needs to
Sorry
know
about
what everybody else's MOV is.
Sure.
All right. Now this
Well,
one's
the
very
TO
important
has
because
the-
He's got to go
Yeah.
last.
Has the sheet. You can go ask the TO.
They're all doing
But
the same
if I'm that
2-8.
player who's I'm that bubble guy, I'm not going to tell him what my MOV is.
Right.
So I think that's a good workaround if you're concerned about it.
But either way, like I said, I still think that FFG needs to clarify what their intention was
He's
for
gonna
it,
focus
because there is
on getting
enough
out while
there's
he's
enough
moving.
contention now that they need a clarification.
And I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm sure they will. I'm sure that's one of the top things that they're probably working on right now.
Sure.
I'm going to definitely pay attention to what they do at Adepticon this weekend. Like, because some people are definitely going to try to intentional draw.
Sure.
I'm sure, and they're going to have to come up with the ruling then, and that's
Right.
going to kind of set the
Don't forget
precedent.
your time
Yes.
codes have shields too.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, see? Thank you.
So it'll be interesting to see what they do
I'll
there.
start with a lead.
And because that's going to be the actual FFG running it, so that's going to really be like, okay, this is what they did at Adepticon. That's how all
So
the
how
regionals
it
are
should
going to
be
work.
run,
Yeah.
right.
And if that's what they come up with,
Just feels
is
wrong.
not the way I see it.
Target
But no, that's what. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's a rule. It's what they decide to do,
Right.
And we have to follow those rules whether we agree with it or not.
If
There are all kinds of rules I don't agree with.
if it's a legit
Right.
rule and it gets solidified and vindicated or validated or whatever at Adepticon, then the next weekend when I go to a regionals at Roanoke,
You might have to do that.
I'll be
Sure.
like, it's a rule.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got precedence now, so yeah, I'll use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's no reason not to.
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what when people gripe about, the list they want to run isn't competitive. It's like, look, man, this is a game that has this set of rules. You need to play to win this game, not the game you want to be playing.
I like playing a football game with eight receivers.
Yeah, I can't
No,
play
that's
with
gonna
4
work.
running backs. Well, because you won't win that way.
Now
All
we
my
see
defense is going to be safeties.
Vader make the questionable barrel roll.
Oh, man.
Mike, it's
This is going to be a fun game for Mike.
man.
Are you guys sure you're out of range?
I'm not sure you're at all out of range.
There's a reason those are ties to evades.
Yeah, not even close to out of range.
33 cards in the deck, right?
33.
Yeah.
Because mine looks so much smaller than his. I was a little worried. I think it's
Hey,
not.
Whoa.
It's a skinnier
Oh,
sleeve.
damn it.
I gotta try to use
He
that
said.
sleeve. You wanna...
See, I'll get it at some point.
If someone points at you, assume that that's what you're supposed to say.
Smaller than Mike's.
Damn, I had it. That's genetics.
Vader at number 1. Predator.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Two.
lots of predator. Alright, so
Ooh, nice. Ira just messaged me that
2 of it.
Alamo is doing a Alien and Aliens screening day.
Really?
I'm
Try
all
to-
over that.
That sounds like
The
fun.
back one.
When is it?
Nah, that's
No.
out.
That's a negative. So we'll assume the other back
I'm
one.
not sure.
It's just the front 2 guys.
Yep.
yeah, definitely.
Okay.
April
Go that one
26th.
first.
Rough.
That's tight.
Busy week for me.
Ooh.
Nice, nice, nice.
That one?
Yep. Number 1.
I think that's that Sunday.
So is it number 1? Chip?
Number 1.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
1. And then number 21.
Oof, very nice. Lots of eyeballs. So what's a hit? Survey says treat all hard turns as red maneuvers.
Yikes.
That's a good opening round.
Yep.
Your return fire.
Alright. Let's see. Do they both get, well, I don't want to do Vader through the rock. So I guess we'll do that one. And then can he,
Mhm.
yep, alright. So, number 1 before he dies. 1.
On 43.
Yeah, 42.
1.
And number 3.
Where's our Alamo? Is
One.
the one loud in the Alamo?
Yeah.
They're doing it
Yeah.
in one loud
Yeah,
in the Alamo?
I can't go anywhere else other than Alamo Theater.
Oh, with the stadium seating.
That's it.
And the pre-gaming thing that they do, and the endless popcorn and soda.
That's awesome.
I can eat a lot of popcorn and soda.
Some of the Regals now are letting you do in-seat ordering, and they'll actually bring you more.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Alamo
It's
has
got like
guy.
it's got like a little tray, like a tray that comes out like in the airport or whatever. Where it's pretty sweet.
We have a pretty good movie theater in Bramilton, but there's one lounge a little far from me, but it just doesn't have all the bells and whistles.
It's nice. It's like a 10 or 15 minute drive for me. It's pretty close by. I like it a lot. No, this game does not go to the death. It goes to 60 minutes. They have special league rules for where they can place their rocks. Like you'll notice the rocks are kind of off in the middle of nowhere, some of them, and where their setups could be.
We said hell with the rules.
We don't need no stinking rules.
Where we're going, we don't need rules.
And we're just gonna, for fun, play this to the death. And both Rich and I are just gonna go in big circles.
Big circles, yeah.
Intentional drill.
There are, we're gonna intentional growth. Since the way I've got them lined up here, I should just set one
I'm
dial.
surprised Ira hasn't made fun of me multiple times.
He's not watching anymore because he hates me.
As revenge.
I can't believe he's not. No, he watched a little bit, and then we made fun of his signing abilities. And
That was enough for him.
then, yeah.
All right, so
I didn't realize we were doing another.
Well, the first one was only like an hour long, so.
What was it? What was it last week?
Last week went. Because it was more maneuverable ships, more ships. It was last week it took just about 2 hours, an hour 40
you know what?
from start to finish. The video on YouTube is an hour 40.
Focus, even though I don't think it's going to get to
To Aaron Air 127, the best online place to read and learn about the game as a new player.
Gee,
I like watching videos. Actually.
videos. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
mine as well.
any of the videos. There are lots of. Team Covenant has good videos. Sanctioned, the Australian group. Even they don't even have to be particularly good games or good players, and watching any game is gonna be helpful.
Watching any of my games is excellent.
Excellent.
Watching. Excellent watching.
Well, we have in my the games to watch on mine. If you're a new player trying to learn all these things, is the ones that Paul calls. You know, if you know what you're doing and just want to watch a game, the ones that I call are fine. But if you're trying to learn what to do, they're
right
probably
way.
the ones that Paul's talking.
Why do I not see my 3 straight?
But Sanctioned and Team Covenant, and there are several.
Losing everything.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. I think when I tried to squeeze my Wave 8 in, I wasn't very judicious about where I put things. I don't think I could stand another token on M with that if I tried.
So we have a nice cloud of TIE fighters coming in here.
I know, man, it's crazy. There's too many of them. Well, they're not all home
Thank
runs.
So thank
Are you good?
I'm good. Yeah.
I went through
Okay.
a weird. Paul was talking about
Moving the
popcorn.
lead.
I found a good microwave popcorn I like. It's this Pop Secret like natural. It's so good. I must have gained like 5 pounds because I would eat literally a bag of popcorn a night, like on my own. Like it was just so bad for you.
Yeah, for popcorn we have my son's in
Move
Cub
him
Scouts,
next.
so
Oh,
they
they
sell
got
Cub
the
Scout
great-
there's
Right.
popcorn.
great
So
popcorn.
well, we just order the microwave popcorn that they sell just to.
Nice. Well done, Mike.
Wow.
Mike with the maneuver.
So the first one was a bump, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is not a bump.
Not a bump. Nope.
This guy.
It's a eat this, friend.
This will be a bump.
So, Captain Panic asks, what can you do if a TO rules against the rules in a tournament setting? Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing
Yeah.
you can do.
You can send an email to organizedplay@asmodna.com afterwards saying, hey, this guy, was a terrible experience, but I mean, it's unlikely that anything is going to really come of it.
And it's unlikely that a TO is going to do that maliciously. I mean, TO's going to botch them from time to time. It's it's unfortunate if you're the one that gets stuck, but
Do you think you could have fit a barrel roll on that last guy that you moved? I'm just asking. Like, I
Would have cleared him out of
Vader's
Vader's
way.
way.
Oh, that's
It would have
fair.
gotten out of Vader's way, but I'm wondering if that would have even fit. Like, he might have clipped Vader on the barrel roll.
I think
I think you could have squeezed in there.
I don't know.
I thought you were calling back to the Vader's barrel roll.
he could have, but then he's looking at the rock.
Well,
Is
I mean, look,
is that better than Vader?
All right.
No action,
Yeah,
Vader.
sure, you're
Yeah.
getting rid of 2. You're losing 2 actions.
Okay. Vader.
He is 1 hull. Everybody else is
Right.
Irish says the Pop Secret I'm talking about is Pop Secret Homestyle. It is
I know what you're talking about.
fantastically
Yeah.
good.
They
In fact,
They
Wait,
mastered
is-
the artificial butter flavor. in
yes,
that one. Yeah.
it's not greasy.
It's
It's delicious.
That's the other thing we really
Go
like
ahead
about
and range
Alamo.
one shot on
Their
number one.
butter is actual butter. It's not just butter flavored
It's not
oil.
lubricant.
Yeah.
Because I eat so much popcorn.
Predator.
Because I'll eat most of one of those big things solo. And you put too much of that corn lube on that stuff,
ATC.
brother, that's
Goes
you're in
down
for a
like-
long day.
I thought
Yeah,
you did already.
yeah.
Things get dicey.
So tell me something. Is Ira really just ignoring the chat and going straight to you?
Yeah.
Put it to bed.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we'll start with the
Checking.
Yeah, for the Frenzy Farrell, it's
other
That'd
guy
be
could
about
shoot
a
it
hard
one.
Yep.
if it's like a
Range one.
regional or something, then yeah, you can report it and then something might happen as a result of it. But if it's like a monthly thing, then
Nice.
2.
But to be honest with you, at this in a regular
Crack
tournament, if
shot.
the TO continues doing
Oh,
stuff,
it
the
doesn't
only
matter.
thing you can do
It
is
doesn't matter. It's 1. It's enough.
Oh, okay.
the only thing
So
you can
save
do
your,
really is complain.
Oh
to
wait,
the
no.
school.
Yeah. Spend your crack shot.
Well, just be careful with that. because it's not.
Okay, so that was the rear guy.
If he rules against you and he's wrong,
Go this
Well,
way.
wrong as in.
if he's doing it intentionally, okay, that's different.
Yes.
But if a TO rules and he's wrong,
It happens
So
all the time.
range
It
1
happens.
to
It happens
number
all the
3.
time. As long as the TO is consistent with his wrongness, meaning
21.
meaning that if he rules if he rules something incorrect at the beginning of the tournament, he's made a ruling, which means that rule
Sure.
has to stay in effect for the rest of the tournament.
right?
Yeah.
Well, and if he's not interpretively wrong,
Right.
where he's trying to adjust rules with his rulings.
We'll do trips. Range
Like,
1
I don't
again.
agree with that rule, so I'm going to consistently rule against it.
Yes. If he
No.
knows the rule and then, yeah.
Not the way it works.
Ooh,
Nice.
That's gonna be
Yeah.
better.
Ooh, that's not good at all.
All right.
So Gargamel just posted on here that he's typing in both.
I got one of 8
actually.
token.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna crack shot it.
Crack shot it.
Yeah. Okay. So crack shot, and then that's all.
It's just
3
that Paul and I want to see what you're
Which
typing.
number is he?
Ira,
3?
That's all.
All right. So 3, and a hit.
The problem is, I think that if that alien thing is on that
Ship
Sunday,
at the start of each combat phase, console fire.
you're on fire. It's our Easter.
So
I'm bailing completely.
on the
Sunday
start-
before?
yeah, so
Yeah.
starting next round.
No
Yep.
way I can bail on both.
All right.
No,
Like,
you can't.
I would
No,
eat it.
you're
Uh,
right. You're right.
43.
But doesn't mean I won't try.
Yeah, we'll do the range 1 on number 2.
Okay.
Well, let me know if you decide to do it. I might be able to swing it.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, they're doing it up at 111.
We're going to say focus for defense.
Okay. Invades.
Invades for days.
Well,
Your
they are
return
ties.
fire.
Turn fire. All right. So actually, Wampa should have shot first, but that's okay. Doesn't matter.
Aaron?
It's not gonna.
Yes.
He wouldn't be
Wampa
taking
should have
him.
shot first.
Who?
Wampa!
Oh, what does he have?
3
Range?
on Vader.
No, I'm
Oh.
go right here.
43. That's 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of like right on the. Yeah, yours is translucent. Hold it on top and see if you can look through it.
I mean, I'll give him 2.
You need a
I think
ruling?
it's 2.
2 it is.
2 it is. All right.
Already sold out. I saw the article today. It's already sold out.
Doesn't matter.
Never mind.
I'm
That would've been cool.
43.
He rolls defense dice first before you decide. So if
Okay.
he blanks on defense dice,
You're right. You're right.
then
That's true.
1 evade.
1 of 8. So I'll take the crit. I guess. Yeah.
that's something that.
So that's 43.
Yeah, I have to-
Oh, that's one, but to cancel
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Wampa doesn't have to
Blinded
do it.
pilot, you cannot perform attacks after your next opportunity to attack. Blah 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 blah.
That's the old blinded pilot.
All right. Now,
Except that it's the first whether the next time that your cycle comes around, whether
Right.
you have a target or not.
So
That was
since Wampa was
fixed.
supposed to fire first on that guy,
Yeah.
do you retroactively cancel that guy's shot since we messed up and Wampa was supposed to fire first? That guy didn't do any damage anyway, since
So, okay.
so.
He
Cause
did
that,
actually.
no, he was the last one to fire.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, and
Hey, wait. Rewind it.
rewind. Let's go to the play-by-play.
I think it's good for me. All right, because
That's what you need
it's
to
the
get, Aaron.
opportunity that I missed is what we're
Rewind?
Instant replay.
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
Yeah, he let the
Yeah. I'll
code
just,
go
I'll just
through.
do the
Once I
range
can get a
2,
new computer,
and
light pad, we're going to telestrate it.
All right. So
Yeah, that's one thing that
Range
people
two.
always like. I have to.
on same one.
I found I've had to let people
1 hit.
know is no, wait on Wampa. You do it when later on.
Okay. And that one's let's call that one range 3, I think, right? So it looks like from here. Yeah, we'll say that's range 3. Kind of the coin flip with the other
243.
one.
One.
One more. That's range 3.
Oh,
It doesn't matter.
He does even better.
Roll more, I said.
Maybe you're rolling negative with dodge.
Range.
Nice.
All right. Range 2. That's number 4. I'll focus it for 2.
43 again.
Man.
Where were you the last game?
We need round girls. She'd be still standing here with a 2.
All right. Range 1.
Waiting to leave. my dog
Wah, wah.
patrolling for chow. Get out of there. Go upstairs.
43.
Go upstairs. Go on.
I don't want to go upstairs.
Little range 1 into Vader.
That came with blanks. Jokes would ensue.
Let's see.
Rich quit.
We have a question. Hey, Paul, I'm terrible at planning moves more than one turn in advance. Any advice?
Play.
Yes, please, Paul.
Play a
Play
lot
more.
more. I don't have any really good advice on that other than the more you play, the better you get at seeing where you're going to end up needing to go. Why?
I have my evil villain.
You have a new peanut in the peanut butter.
Dog in the shot.
That we can't see.
Yeah.
We're up to 17 years.
Oh, now we're down to 16.
Now we're down to 16.
Oh man.
It's getting late. Oh, cool. Do you want in? We're road tripping it. It's Tuesday night. It's the Tuesday night before Steel.
Mhm.
It's 7. So we'd have to leave here at like.
Oh, it's Tuesday.
You have to get there at 6:30 so
Tuesday.
you can watch the full half-hour show beforehand.
Right.
I mean, if it was Tuesday, I could just meet you there. I work like 15 minutes away.
Okay. It's out in Winchester.
Oh, Winchester.
This one's sold out.
Oh.
Oh. You're
Yeah,
going up to Winchester.
I'd have to leave.
The Alamo, just south of Winchester.
That's a
What's
hike.
the day again?
Tuesday, the 26th. It's that week of Steel. So it's
We can
tough for
probably
me,
do
but
that.
I can swing it on a Tuesday night.
I could
It's an
probably
easy
do that.
easy work day for me.
Nice baseball preference there.
So many dials.
Oh my god, I know.
We're not even into round 3. What's the time here?
Is this round 3?
Yeah, this is round
This is
three.
round 3. And we're 22 minutes in.
I should just run away now. I should just, everybody should go after Vader and then run away.
Very reminiscent of Wave 1.
Yeah.
The Wave 1 meta.
Oh my god, wave 1, like the 2 tie swarms, they get
Mhm.
one pass at each other and then time's called.
Matter of fact, I think Mike and I played in a tournament where both of us ran like a 6 or 7
Yeah.
tie swarm.
Game parlor.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. And I think the game ended on the last turn, and of the two of us, Mike I think killed one of my ties, and that was it.
Alright, ready?
Nice.
Yeah.
That was not a fun game.
I love the S-loop.
Sloop. Nice. What's that?
Yeah, the sloop.
Very good.
Alright, now I just guessed, but no, it's not gonna fit, so he's just gonna stay right there with a stress token. I'm supposed to be S-looping, but I misjudged it.
Don't forget stress number 2 as well.
Oh, yeah, I just didn't get there. Alright, and then I wanna, just for my own curiosity.
So what
see.
happened to this guy now, just here?
He was trying to do an S-loop as
I
well,
would
but
have
he,
cleared, damn it.
he
Thought
didn't,
about
he-
it, thought
he
about
didn't
he
it.
make
wasn't
it, so
gonna
he
make
wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Just thought I'd
That's some
gamble.
shots.
Favorite non-FFG X-Wing accessory? The laser thing?
The lazy thing.
Harbor Freight laser.
Yeah, the $5 Harbor Freight laser.
Yep.
$5 Harbor Freight laser.
Batteries cost
No.
more than the thing.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, those things are like, some of them are great and some of them are terrible. You get the one. Some of them have like a little curve to them, so when you open them up, you kind of have to play with them just to make sure that it's just
Out of
perfectly
curiosity.
straight.
That's the focus.
I had my little, but now it is gone. I must have lost it. I have one of the army painter ones.
Let's see.
I
He
do
was
not
supposed
see
to
it.
be out of that spot so that he could barrel roll there.
I must have lost it.
Oh, phooey.
Where it's in my backpack.
And this is gonna also mess me up. Poor Wampa.
Horrible.
So the guys talking about mod cubes
Okay.
reminded me
We'll
of
start with 43.
that conversation we had. You know, I like the idea of the mod cubes. I'm just trying to figure out whether or not they're going to end
Yeah,
up taking
43.
up a lot more space
Kinda hard to
than
know.
just the tokens.
Mod cubes are really cool. They
They're
just
cool.
you have to plan ahead. Like mod cubes are great if you're running the same list for a while
It's,
and you know what options you want on these. Then they're very cool.
does
Like
another
if you
base
were,
even fit in there? If another base fits, then we can try.
you know, if you were running
I don't
like a
think they're
fell
going
list,
anywhere. Yeah.
you would have cubes set up for fell. You know,
Right.
that would, you know,
No, it doesn't even fit.
so you have a, you know,
The double
focus evade, focus,
No, I can
stress,
make it fit.
you know, so it's easy to do that, but it takes some planning ahead because you've got to sit down and configure them, and
Right, right.
they're
Going
definitely
nowhere.
neat. You know, I've got a bunch of them.
Trips. He's a hard one too. He might.
It might fit.
Yeah,
you
you
got
keep
Mark.
Yeah, he said mod cubes are great if you're a list loyalist, or what Aaron said.
Yeah, yeah. If you got a kind of standard list you're playing, mod cubes are awesome. I mean, they're neat regardless. And
They are.
I'm
They're-
I'm
I
a
mean,
gizmo sucker.
Yeah,
but
me too. That's why I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, I've got a small set of mod cubes. I don't really use them too often, but they're neat.
they're neat.
That is a giant mess.
Uh,
But nice fitting that one turn in there. What action does that poor guy take in the middle of that mess?
Focus.
Shock.
21. He was gonna do a 4K.
I'm surprised you rolled Vader in behind this whole mess. I mean,
Really?
He's like, thanks, Aaron.
Just kick me a little bit more.
I'm surprised you did that.
I honestly didn't think I would cluster up that quickly.
Cool. Ira says there's cool custom posters, Mondo posters for the alien thing, and I can tell you this: getting posters done ain't cheap.
Can I eyeball it?
Just trust me on that. Making posters more expensive than you might think.
3 hard for Vader. See if he can avoid it.
Getting them signed by noted artists, also expensive.
I don't think he's gonna do it.
Yes.
An
Yes, it is.
unexpected expense.
Yeah, because you're right there.
Yeah, commission a high-end artist, and then ask them to sign
$5.
some stuff. Bam, $10 each. Like, whoa, God,
Someone's saying no video.
$400.
No video.
No video.
Yeah, no, it's
Well, this
This
video
is
is always
for
screwed
the
up.
last game for some reason, but yeah.
Yeah, the video on this
Okay.
stupid thing is always screwed up.
No, it's gone. Refresh. Tell them to
Okay.
refresh.
Refresh.
Hey, that's
Who's,
like
the
refresh.
Sure,
damage?
he heard you on
number
microphone.
3.
Number 3.
Yeah, refresh.
Yeah.
Okay. Range
Yeah.
1.
Are they telling him refresh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a refresh. Okay, good.
Ooh, ouch time. It had to come. Some point.
Ooh.
Alright. Oh, you know what else we have to do? He died anyway.
No, just
Oh,
trying to quit.
no, it doesn't die in
It's
the
only
crit.
hits.
Okay, so. Alright.
So he lived, and then he died.
Then he died. Yep. See, but look at all the room I'm making. Now my strategy will come into play.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, and there's no one else
No one
who's
else
taking
taking
damage. So
Step 1, get all your typhos killed. Step 2,
Profit.
profit.
Personal's cute.
Yep.
Cute.
Wampa shoots first.
That's true. Wampa shoots first.
Wampa, wampa, wampa.
Now, is that one of those things where he was named in the script? Was actually named Wampa, or
No.
was named in
No.
the toys?
He's named in the toy, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Toy or a book or something. Definitely not the movie.
Book or
Because I know in early drafts of the script there were
Or
more of
thing.
them, and they were supposed to
Yeah.
feature more heavily.
Well, there was a deleted scene where 3PO they
Right,
trap
right.
them all in a room.
That's exactly
and
what I'm
they put
talking
a warning
about.
sign up, and 3PO rips it down.
And the troopers go in and
Yeah.
get killed. Like, yeah, there was a whole like Bigfoot attack Wampa scene
Yeah.
where like the Wampas
Ooh.
attacked.
Wampa
Echo
range
base.
1 into that guy.
To trips.
Oops. Where's 43 actually?
43's right there.
Yeah, no, he's past range 1. I'll take the range 1.
Someone's talking about airplay. I don't even know what this stuff is. What these kids talk about nowadays.
Wampa.
Wampa with the.
If I need to refresh, I'm watching on my phone. If I knew how to.
Okay,
airplay
so now
or
my
something,
force.
Guess I'd be alright. He's
Airplay
talking
is
about
where you
Apple
screencast it to your Apple TV.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you can do that. Well, actually,
Chromecast can do
you can Chromecast it. I just watch it on my Xbox.
We'll do the range 1 from trips into the Obsidian
Actually,
number
mhm.
4.
It looks really good on the Xbox app.
Mhm.
That's how I watched the Worlds games this last year.
2.
Were you cheering Paul on?
Of course.
Well, I'm assuming as much.
Then we'll go back to the
Oh
blanks.
no, yeah, that was the last one he.
Yes.
Range
Yeah,
1,
when he
number
decided
4.
to kill the alien.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was fantastic. When he popped the
2.
corn horn with the Z from Clear. It
Mhm.
was fantastic. I was there in spirit.
And 21 into number 4.
I thought that was my favorite move of that game. Just decided to shoot the alien. Like, see, that's clever.
That alien was a jerk.
But but not many people would have done that.
Focus.
Would have
Make
made
you
that
burn the
decision
crack
right then.
shot.
Okay.
It's very important.
21
Not many
crack
people
shot.
are 3 times
Crit
more.
goes
That's
down.
the right.
And crack shot.
Goes through what number is
I
it?
need to
4?
isolate that.
4.
Pilot, after you execute a maneuver, if you are touching another ship or overlapping an ops,
Oh, you're
throw stuff
screwed.
at one damage.
Oh, you're screwed. Poor guy.
And then the last one to shoot is 43.
Mm-hmm.
But you have blind pilot, so
Okay, so now that flips down.
You need to just get the audio of that.
Alright.
All I need is just the Wampa. So I can just play it.
So
Meanwhile, one of
actually,
these
did
poor TIE
anybody-
fighters has stunned pilot. So
43
everything
is this
every
guy?
time he bumps, he takes
What's
damage.
43 is that guy?
yes.
Is he in the back too?
So we'll do 3.
Which
No,
one is
I
it?
don't know
Okay.
which one it is.
It's this guy right here.
That guy, he's the
Okay.
screwed guy? Okay.
He might be able to make it out.
He can survive this, yeah, he can get out. That's a green dot.
That's a green die. That's not gonna work.
Yay!
Doesn't matter. They're all blanks anyway.
Because you mixed the green dye in there.
Yeah,
Tainted
it
the roll.
Tainted the roll.
Yep.
The green
Alright.
one was a blank too. by
Alright, so then, yeah, I know. Alright, so we
Just
got
saying.
this guy. Number
Jesse was
5.
There
That
needs to
should
be
be
markers, like after you shoot.
Number
Wampa.
5
Maybe-
is a
To 21?
range 1 and 21.
That would be more effort than you'd think.
the way. I know.
To
Focus
carve
it
out
for-
just the Wampa sound. Sounds easy, but it would be.
21 is dead.
Yay, take something off the board.
Yay.
And we'll do last one 4 into the naked guy in there.
Naked guy. Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
So it was to him.
Three hits, 3
Naked
natural
guy.
dodges.
Nice.
Naked guy knows no fear.
Yep. Alright, and then the TIE FO.
There's a certain amount of freedom that comes with nakedness.
I know, and he knows it.
That's a toughie. Oh, this guy. Oh, they're all. Okay, so. I'm gonna take the extra die into the guy with the marker. Yeah.
This one?
So that's 2 hits.
More 3 dozen.
Gracious. Where were these last games?
Yeah.
Robots could not pull that out.
The craziest green dice ever.
Alright.
Was that it?
Yep, that's it.
Unless you let 'em fire again.
Internet? Was that it? Internet?
Yeah. Somebody help me. I didn't die out another.
Oh, Paul yawned a minute ago.
I yawn a lot.
Hosed me with the contagious yawn. Wait, the t-shirt has Sigourney Weaver on it? I don't want a Sigourney Weaver t-shirt.
Let me see.
And where are you guys?
That alien thing
It's the
and
lamest t-shirt ever.
No, why wouldn't you put the alien on it?
I don't know. Well, because that would be too obvious. It's a hipster alien t-shirt. So Sigourney, I'm wearing around Sigourney Weaver's face.
Yeah, no, that's not great.
It's not. Yeah, it's not great.
It's not great at all.
Jared Leto in American Psycho. It's not great. The business card scene. Yeah, because I mean, it's not great. It's fine. It's not great.
Now they're just talking about Sigourney Weaver.
I know.
Oh, I don't want to wear around Sigourney Weaver on. I'll wear around Lando.
Oh yeah.
Lando's
Totally
cool.
different. Lando's smooth. Any man that wears a cape outside of the context of like a superhero or like a villain,
Space.
it's a space cape. It's very cool.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's just gonna slide up and bump to clear the stress.
That was a pretty badass cape.
You know, I haven't seen in a while. You've seen the Plink reviews, right? Of the Star Wars movies. Oh my god, it's this guy. It's a. How have you not seen
He's
this?
just gonna do a 5.
This guy is.
straight.
It's on a site called Red Letter Media,
Get out of there.
and he does a
Scrum.
review of the Phantom Menace. It's almost as long as the Phantom Menace. It's like an hour-long review, and it's very very funny.
I wouldn't think there would be that much to review.
Oh, it's so funny. You gotta see it.
That's Mr. Bumper guy.
Yep.
Yeah, he's.
He's like, I'm not helping.
He needs to get some room and
Oh, that's him over
readjust
here?
it. He needs to readjust his priorities.
Bumpy McBumperson.
Yeah, he just did a 5-4. I was like, nope,
Yeah, I'm gonna.
nope out.
Did you see the British had a naming contest for their new Arctic Research Festival?
Yes.
Bodie
And
McBoatface.
the
Bodie
one-
McBoatface.
Bodie McBoatface.
That is the
was
best.
winning.
Bodie McBoatface. And then they're like, whoa. They're like, they're gonna
this is-
change the rules. What'd they do? Did I ever?
I think they have to keep it.
Well, they don't have to. Are they
They
going?
No, I think I don't know.
I think they
Oh,
should.
I
I
think
would
they
call
were.
my ship Bodie McBoatface.
I absolutely would. It'd be awesome.
Come on,
Bodie
with a list.
McBoatface. If
What
they
kind of
don't,
what kind of ship was it? A research vessel?
It's British.
it's a big,
Right.
giant
What kind of-
research vessel.
It's a research
It's
vessel.
Arctic Research
I
Festival.
was like, it's not like a destroyer or something.